Hey guys, what you've all been wondering, dating while living with your ex. One of the main questions that comes up is, what are you guys going to do when you start dating? I mean, we're obviously not old codgers, so it's probably going to happen sooner or later. In the beginning, when my ex-husband first started dating, and I've said in previous videos that he started dating relatively quickly, which isn't exactly true. It was really quickly in my eyes because I was not ready for it. I was not comfortable with it, and I was obviously still hurting and mourning the marriage. In my eyes, it was way too quickly. But so anyway, I told you guys this before in previous videos, is that when he first started dating, I prayed a lot, and you're gonna be like, is this chick like some kind of a Jesus freak or something? And yes, I'm absolutely a Jesus freak. But in the beginning, I prayed a lot for God to take these women out of my ex-husband's life, obviously because I wanted the marriage to be restored, and they were kind of hindering that process. But I don't believe that God's like this magic person in the sky that does what we say. Obviously, absolutely not. But I did pray for the women to quickly make an exit. As my healing progressed, it became more about people that would come into my ex-husband's life to be a blessing. I wanted them to be a blessing to our family and to the girls and to the relationship between my ex-husband and I. Obviously, there was no relationship, but I wanted a peaceful harmony friendship, and I didn't want someone coming in and hindering that. I wanted them to be to help us put that peace and that harmony between us. So I absolutely prayed for the right people to come into his life, the right people to come into my life, and someone that would mesh well with the situation, and him living next door, and the whole 9 yards. But
Isn't this going to be awkward? Well, let me explain.
so I'm not gonna lie. I think at first it's going to be incredibly awkward, especially living underneath the same roof. But yeah, it'll definitely be awkward at first. But as long as she signs that YouTube disclosure, she can come in. No, I've joked around with my ex-husband and said that if he brings any women home, they have to sign a YouTube disclosure. But totally joking. Not really. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm totally fine with him dating. Would I have been a year and a half ago? Absolutely not. I was still going through a pretty tough time. We've been divorced for 5 years, so it's a long healing process. And it's just the whole idea of seeing, someone with your ex-husband. It's so strange. And there's a part that, it hurts, but I'm way beyond that. I think it'll be awkward to be, in the same space, but I am not concerned at all in that area. And I trust that, I think we're both respectful of each other, and we respect that we each live there, and, it's our space, it's our home. So we're not just going to bring, random people, home. We'll have approval, and not necessarily approval, but we've talked about it that we would talk to each other before we did something like that, bring someone home. So not worried. So we'll see how it goes. It's our life, it's our journey. So I just trust that God will be there, that he'll protect us like he has been for the last 5 years. And can't go wrong with God. I honestly believe that if you just continue to make God the center of your relationships and your family and your life, I mean, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with God. You just have to ask him. You have to, let him be the center, and I believe he'll take care of us. And when that comes, when that person, whether it be a woman or a man, comes into either of our lives, I just will continue to pray and for that person to be a blessing to all of us, and to mesh into our weird family dynamic that we have going on. So I'm not concerned about it at all. If it were up to me, it would be later when the girls have graduated and we can move on, because right now I think we have a pretty good thing. Just the friendship that we have and raising the girls together in one home, pretty special for sure. And I'm just so thankful that right now we have established this plan and this household, and It's again, it's a blessing. It's a blessing from God, and I thank Him every day. So when we start dating, other people, absolutely, they'll have to sign a YouTube disclosure because, hello, you guys want to be a part of it. But yeah, come into our house, you have to sign a YouTube disclosure. So anyway, so stay tuned and subscribe, and we will tackle that issue when it comes. So stay blessed, guys.